This is an employee time tracker which I have created in Zoho Sheets. In case you are going to create the same format in Excel, process will be same, even the formulas will be same. So before creating the new format, let's see how it works. On the left hand side, we have got our month and year. Just below that, we have got start and end date. Below that, we have got all the details of the employees. When we come to right hand side, over here we have got ideal work hours. We can do the changes as per our company policy. When we come to right hand side, over here we have got day, date and our holiday. In holiday, we can see new year and it's 1st January. If I'll come to left hand side and we'll change the month as February, on 1st of February there's no holiday and the cell is blank. Let's come to left. Let's change the month as January. Over here we have got check-in time. Let's put some time as 8 a.m. Enter. Checkout time 9 p.m. Enter. And total working hours is 13, in which 5 is overtime. In case employee is absent or on leave, just put the code and hit enter. And nothing will feature in working hours or overtime. One thing to highlight in advance. I have done the entry on 1st January. If I'll come to left and we'll change the month, we'll do as February, the data of January is not going to vanish. We will have to remove these manually. So I will always suggest to create the sheets in advance. Let's come to right hand side. Over here our Saturdays and Sundays will be highlighted. Let's come to right. When we come to extreme right hand side, over here we have got total of working hours and total of overtime. Just after that, we have got our monthly summary in which we can see total present, absent, leave, holiday and week offs. Let's come to extreme left hand side. To create this format, we will need some data and for that I have got my setting sheet. In setting sheet, I have got my holidays list where I have got my dates and holidays name. There's no formula in our setting sheet. Let's start creating a new format now. I have opened a new workbook in Zoho Sheets. We'll go on top and we'll rename the sheet. We'll delete Untitled Spreadsheet. This will be Time Tracker. We'll come to the bottom. We can see Sheet 1. We'll double click over here. This will be Settings. We'll click on top. We'll take the data of settings from my example file. So I have taken the data. Over here I have got my dates and holidays name. There's no formula over here. Let's come to the bottom and click on plus. Means we will insert a new sheet. We'll double click on sheet's name. This will be Jan. We'll go on top. We'll take column A closer. We'll click on B2 and we'll select C also. And we'll merge the cells. We'll create borders over here. We'll drag this down. Over here we will create drop down for months. We'll come to column E and over here I'll type January. We'll hit enter. We'll click on January and we'll drag this till December. So we have got our months from January to December. We'll select from top to bottom and we'll copy this. Ctrl C or Command C. We'll click on B2. We'll go to Data tab. We'll come down, Data Validation. We'll come to right side and we'll click on Create Validation. Over here we have got entry box. We'll click over here and we'll paste the name of months. Ctrl V or Command V. So we have got name of all the months over here now. No need to insert comma. We'll come down, alerts and help text. We'll click over here and we'll uncheck help text. We'll come down and we'll click on OK. So over here we have got our drop downs now. We'll select January. Now we can delete name of all the months. And we have got the drop down. We'll click next to January and we'll insert our year. This will be 2025. Enter. We'll select row number 2, 3 and 4 and we'll press Ctrl B or Command B. All the text will be bold. We'll go on top and we'll align all the things in center. We'll come down. We'll click on B4. Serial number. Enter. We'll select column B and we'll align all the things in center. We'll click just under serial number 1. Enter. We'll click on 1 and we'll drag it down. We'll keep till 10. We'll select all and we'll create borders. We'll click just after serial number. This will be employee code and this will be employee name. We'll increase the column size. We'll click just under January and we'll insert the formula for first date. Formula will be plus or equal to date value. Bracket open. In date value, the very first thing what we have to provide is date, but the date should be in text format. So I'll be inserting double inverted comma 1, double inverted comma close, and I'll click on month and I'll click on year. We'll hit enter. We got some random figure. We'll click on random figure and we'll select next cell also. We'll go to format tab, format cells. We'll come to right side. We'll go to date. We'll come to right side and we'll select a desired date format. Now we can see 1st Jan 25. We'll click next to 1st Jan 25 plus or equal to EO month means end of the month. Bracket open. The very first thing what we have to provide over here is start date. This is my start date, comma, add months. I'll put 0 over here and we'll hit enter. So we got 31st Jan 25. If I change the month, we'll do as February. We got 1st Feb, 28th Feb. Let's keep as January. We'll click on serial number and we'll select till employee name. And we'll change the cell color and font color. We'll select months and dates and we'll change the cell color. We'll click next to employee name and we'll select till year. We'll merge the cells. We'll create borders. We'll change the cell color and font color. We'll select the whole sheet. We'll go on top and we'll align all the things in middle. We'll click over here. This will be select ideal work hours. We'll click on select ideal work hours. We'll go on top and we'll wrap the text. Wrap. We'll select the whole column and we'll align all the things in center. Now as per company policy, I'll insert ideal working hours. We'll drag it down. Over here we can see an icon. We'll click on drop down and we'll select copy cells. We'll create borders over here. We'll click next to ideal working hours, check-in time, checkout time, working hours, overtime. We'll select check-in time as well as checkout time and we'll change the cell color. We'll change the font color. Over here also, I'll change the cell color and font color. We'll select from top to bottom and we'll create borders. We'll click on top of check-in time and we'll select till overtime and we'll merge the cells. We'll click on top, we'll select F and G and we'll merge the cells. We'll drag this to right. Over here we will insert our formula for first date. Formula will be plus or equal to, we'll come to left and we'll click on first date. Enter. We got 1st Jan 25. We'll click on 1st Jan 25 and we'll go to Format tab. Format cells. We'll come to right hand side and we'll go to Custom. Over here we have got the entry box. I'll insert DD space MMMM. We'll come down and we'll click on Apply. Now we can see 1st January. We'll click on top of 1st January and we'll insert the formula for day. Formula will be plus or equal to text. Bracket open. We'll take this down. Number. I'll click on first date, comma, format. I'll insert double inverted comma DDDD means D 4 times. Double inverted comma close and I'll press enter. And we got our day over here. We'll click next to day and we'll insert the formula for holidays. Formula will be plus or equal to VLOOKUP. Bracket open. Lookup value. We'll take this down. Date will be my lookup value, comma, data table. I'll go to my settings sheet and we'll select holidays list from top. As we have to drag our formula to right, so I'll lock my range by pressing F4 or function F4 one time, comma, column index number. Selection of VLOOKUP started from date, so dates automatically became column index number 1. and name of holidays became column index number 2. So I'll put 2 over here, comma, 0 for exact match will come in the very beginning of the formula or function and will insert the criteria of if error. If error, bracket open, will come to the end, comma, double inverted comma twice for blank, will close the bracket and will hit enter. And we got first holiday. If I'll come to left and we'll change the month as February, we can't see anything over here. Let's keep as January. We'll select day, holiday and date and we'll change the cell color. We'll change the font color also. We'll select the whole sheet. We'll go to Format tab. We'll come down Conditional Formatting. Classic. We'll come to right hand side and we'll select Equals. On the right hand side, new window got opened. We'll click over here on the entry part. We'll insert double inverted comma Saturday. Double inverted comma close. We'll click on fill and we'll select red color. We'll change the text color. We'll do as white. We'll come down and we'll click on apply. We can't see any changes over here. Let's go to format once again. Conditional formatting. We'll come to right hand side and this time I'll select manage rules. This is the rule of Saturday what we have inserted right now. We have got three things: copy, edit and delete. I'll click on copy and copy of Saturday got created. And we'll do as Sunday. We'll come down and we'll click on apply. So we have got two rules, one for Saturday and the other for Sunday. I'll close this window. Now let's change the month as February. And our Saturdays got automatically highlighted. Let's keep as January. Check-in time. I'll take as 8 a.m. Enter. Checkout time 9 p.m. Enter. We'll select from check-in time till overtime and we'll align all the things in center. Let's come to check-in time. We'll select checkout time also and we'll select till bottom. We'll go to Format tab, Format cells. We'll come to right hand side and we'll go to time and we'll select a desired time format. Now our time format got changed. Let's come to working hours. Formula will be plus or equal to if, bracket open, I'll click on checkout time is greater than check-in time, comma. If checkout time will be greater than check-in time, in return we want checkout time minus check-in time, comma. If checkout time will be greater than check-in time, in return we want checkout time minus check-in time. And if this criteria is not going to fulfill, in return we want 1 plus checkout time minus check-in time. Over here I have inserted 1. This one is for 1 day. Let's take this down. We'll come to the end. Into 24. 24 is for 24 hours. We'll hit enter. And we got 13 hours. We'll select working hours as well as overtime. We'll select till bottom. On top we can see general. We'll click on drop down and we'll select number. What will happen if I'll delete checkout time from here? We can see working hours as 16. We'll undo this. We'll double click on the formula. We'll come in the very beginning. We'll take this down. We'll insert one more criteria of if, bracket open, I'll type G5 over here. G5 is checkout time is equal to blank. For blank, I'll insert double inverted comma twice, comma. If checkout time will be blank, in return we want 0. So I'll put double inverted comma 0. Double inverted comma close, comma. We'll come to the end. We'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. Now let's drag this down. Let's come to overtime. Formula will be plus or equal to total working hours minus ideal working hours. We'll press F4 or function F4 3 times and dollar will be inserted in the very beginning of cell reference. And this is the cell reference of ideal working hours. We'll come in the very beginning of the formula and we'll insert the criteria of if, bracket open, H5 is total working hours is equal to 0. We'll insert double inverted comma 0, double inverted comma close, comma. If total working hours will be 0, in return we want 0. So I'll be putting double inverted comma 0, double inverted comma close, comma. We'll come to the end, we'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. And we got total overtime as 5. We'll drag this down. Let's come to right hand side. We'll select all the details of first date and we'll drag this to right. Now let's come to right. This will be for second date. We'll delete the formula from here and we'll insert the formula for second date. Plus or equal to if, bracket open, we'll click on first date is smaller than, we'll come to left and we'll click on last date of the month. We'll lock last date by pressing F4 or function F4 one time, comma. If first date will be smaller than last date of the month, in return we want, I'll take this down, in return we want first date plus 1. And if this criteria is not going to fulfill, we want our cells to be blank. So I'll be inserting comma, double inverted comma twice for blank and we'll hit enter. Let's come to right and we got our second date. We'll select check-in time as well as checkout time and we'll change the cell color as well as font color. We'll copy both and we'll paste over here. Control V or Command V. Let's come to right. Let's delete check-in time as well as checkout time. From here also I'll delete. Let's come to right. I'll select all the details of second date and we'll drag this till 31st, means till last date of the month. So we have got our dates till 31st January. Now I'll copy working hours and overtime from here, Ctrl C or Command C, and we'll paste in next cell, Ctrl V or Command V. We'll change the cell color over here and we'll change the font color. We'll click on top, we'll select all the cells and we'll merge it. We'll create borders. This will be total. Enter. We'll click on total and we'll change the cell color as well as font color. We'll increase the font size. We'll select from top to bottom and we'll create borders. Working hours. Formula will be plus or equal to sum. Bracket open. We'll come to left hand side. We'll take this down. We'll click on working hours of first date plus working hours of second date plus we'll come to right and we'll click on working hours of third date. In the same way, I'll connect working hours till end of the month. So I have connected all the working hours. Now I'll hit enter. We'll select from top and we'll align all the things in center. We'll drag this down and we'll drag this to right. Now let's put some in time over here, 9 a.m. Enter. Checkout time 9 p.m. Enter. And we got total working hours as 12 and overtime is 4. Over here we can see. Let's come to left. Let's come to 30th January, 5 a.m. Enter. 4 a.m. Enter. So total working hours over here is 23 and overtime is 15. Let's come to right. In total we can see 35 as well as overtime as 19. Now let's come to right hand side. We'll click next to overtime and we'll click on top. This will be present, absent, leave, holidays, week off. We'll click just under present. Code will be P, A, L, H, W, O. We'll select present and the code and we'll change the cell color. We'll change the font color. In the same way, I'll change all the colors. We'll select from top to bottom and we'll create borders. We'll click on top of present and we'll select till end and we'll merge the cells. We'll change the cell color over here and we'll change the font color. This will be monthly summary. Enter. We'll come to absent. Formula will be plus or equal to count if. Bracket open. We'll come to left hand side. We'll take this down. We'll click on checkout time of last date and we'll select till first date. As we have to drag our formula to right as well as to the bottom, So I'll partially lock my cell range by pressing F4 or function F4 3 times. And dollar will be inserted in the very beginning, comma, condition. Let's come to extreme right hand side. In condition, I'll click on code of absent. We'll press F4 or function F4 2 times and dollar will be inserted in the center. Now I'll hit enter. We'll select all. Let's come to left. We'll align all the things in center. We'll drag down the formula and we'll drag this to right. We'll select all. We'll go to Format tab. Format cells. We'll come to right hand side and we'll go to Custom. Over here I'll insert hash, semicolon, hash, semicolon, dash. And we'll click on Apply. So instead of zeros, we can see dash now. Now let's come to present. Formula will be plus or equal to count. Bracket open. We'll go to extreme left hand side and we'll click on working hours of first date, comma. We'll come to right side. Let's take this down and we'll click on working hours of second date, comma. We'll come to right side and we'll click on working hours of third date, comma. In the same way, I'll insert all the cell references till month end. So I have selected all the working hours till month end. Now I'll hit enter. Let's come to right hand side and we got 2 over here. Let's drag this down. I'll go to view tab, grid lines, hide grid lines. We'll come to left. We'll increase size of row number 1. We'll select till G and we'll merge the cells. We'll change the font style and we'll increase the font size. This will be employee time tracker. Enter. We'll click on employee time tracker and we'll align this in left. We'll change the font color and our employee time tracker for 1 month is ready now. For 12 months, you will have to create 12 sheets.